Just 2 years after a New London church collapsed, another has now been condemned by city leaders. News 8's Caroline LaCour has more on how we got to this point. Caroline.
Darren, yeah, folks driving up and down Broad Street behind me here in New London may have noticed the fencing that has popped up along the Second Congregational Church over the past week. The mayor tells me that the main issues have to do with cracks along the steeple by the clock face. He says it's repairs that can't be pushed further down the road.
We went from having a big fellowship hall to having in a small space here.
For the next 6 weeks, Pastor Raphael Haranz and his ministry are calling this hotel ballroom home after being pushed out of the Second Congregational Church just up the road.
But it's shocking. It's been shocking. As a pastor and as a founder of the ministry, I'm trying to stay with positive attitude.
Packing up earlier this week after being told the building was condemned, but Haranz says it's not a shock after building owners were told by the city about needed repairs this spring.
The lack of communication and transparency has been our concern in the past few weeks.
Engaging Heaven Church owns the building and moved in shortly after the 175-year-old First Congregational Church collapsed in January of 2024.
And I looked down the street. I didn't know what happened, but it was a complete dust cloud.
Ever since, Mayor Michael Passaro says the city has overgone inspections of local historic buildings. The condition of the Second Congregational Church raised some red flags.
We've been working with the church since that time in fits and starts to get the situation addressed.
Despite efforts, Passaro says repairs have not been made. The city plans to put up a permanent construction fence while a masonry company makes fixes.
It became apparent to us within the last week that the situation was not being addressed and would not be addressed.
Despite the shakeup, Haranz says he's staying positive, working with the situation he's been dealt.
So we're going to convert our all-in-one space into a place where we can be thankful for God and, and move on.
To undergo those repairs over the next couple of weeks, the city anticipates it will have to shut down this four-way intersection behind me of Broad and Hempstead Streets. We also reached out to Engaging Heaven Church for an interview, but have not yet heard back. Live tonight in New London, Caroline LaCour, News 8.